We are back in the garage. Today we're going to be installing the coilovers, and we're also waiting on UPS to show up because they have the rest of my OBS Chevy Racing order, which I'm going to try to install today as well. And then if I have a little bit of time, I'm going to work a little bit on the wiring, the level sensor, and then I want to redo the fuel pump right here where it's a little bit exposed. So let's get to it. Now, the first issue that we're going to encounter is at the spacing, 2.5 right here versus the 1.7 that the coilover is, and obviously it's too much space. They do send you a bushing spacer kit, but these are way too small as well, so had to order these extra long ones, but as you will see shortly, these are also too short. Here it is. So these together measure out 2 inches. The gap that we have right there is 2.5. So we're gonna compensate by cutting up one of these. They do have this other option. The difference between this one and this spacer obviously is the distance, which they're pretty much almost identical, but the ID is different. The inner diameter is different. So I could run this one, going with the bigger inner diameter, but I don't want the spacer to be sagging down, to not be centered, to have any sort of wiggle room, free play in there. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna end up shaving off this little step lip right here, and that should give me the 1/2 inch that I need in order to be able to bolt it up to the bracket. Have it. Not too shabby. Now we're gonna clean it up a little bit. We're gonna throw it on, see how it looks. See how it fits. Alright. Cleaned off the bushing spacer. Now let's go ahead and try to install it, see what it looks like. I'm thinking of putting it maybe like this. Try to see what way it'll look best. If I put it like this, I don't really like the way it looks like I added another one. If I put it like this, it looks a little bit more normal, I guess you could say. So since the bracket is here, the lower control arm is a little bit offset to the right. I would like to get it as vertical as possible. So I'm gonna put the spacer on the left side towards the back. Alright. Well, that didn't work. So I'm gonna get the other one. Let me check if I have enough first. I'm gonna need 4 of these. I ruined the one. Let me go check. Alright, so we finally got it shaped down enough to be able to fit it in. It fits pretty much perfectly in there with no issues. Now that we know it fits the top, we're going to take the same ones, fit it in the bottom, and see if we need to do the exact same thing, top and bottom. Well, with trying to offset it and have it straight, ran into a little issue with a coilover. It's actually rubbing against the lower control arm. So I guess we are gonna have to have it at a slight tilt. So instead of the spacer being on the right, we're gonna put it on the left. That way it can give it that tilt that we need. That's more better. So we're gonna leave that like that right now, and we're gonna start working on the next spacer. I have to pick up the truck from the lower control arm. Just put a jack in the back. That way I can articulate the lower control arm, since the coilover wasn't gonna reach the bracket. So now that I got it where the bolt goes, let me go ahead and put in the bushing spacers, or bearing spacers, I should say. OBS is pulling up. Know what that means. How it looks so far. RIDETECH coilover. And we're gonna go ahead and start on this side. Alright, let's go ahead and start on this side. I already removed the lug nuts, gotta remove the wheel. We'll go from there. Yep, there it is. Coilovers installed. Everything's bolted down. We're ready to go. I am gonna go all the way soft. So we go counterclockwise. All the way soft. And all the way soft on this one too. Counterclockwise. And there we go. Once I get the frame stiffeners in, the one that just came in that goes from here to here, and then the one that goes behind the fuel cell, then we'll take it for a ride, see how it feels, and we can adjust the firmness on the shocks, and we can also adjust the rear brake calipers as well. But there it is, you guys. One step closer to being 100% done.